Hi Cancers, welcome to your extended reading. Thank you so much for being a part of my Patreon team. Let's go ahead and get started and pull cards for your extended reading. All right, let's look at your person's mental space, emotional space, and behavior. 3 cards, please. One more shuffle. Show me Cancer's person, mental, emotional, and behavior. So I think this person is clinging to you as well, and also protecting themselves, like feeling guarded. This is Capricorn energy. Our full moon is in Capricorn. You may have Capricorn in your chart. This person may be a Capricorn, but that is your natural 7th if so. But I think this person is probably either trying to gain financial security or keep financial security, or just feeling very guarded. They're probably thinking about how they can make more money or invest better or save their money. This person, if they are relying on you in a codependent way financially, they may be trying to figure out a way so they won't have to rely on you so much. They do want to offer love. They probably are offering love or trying to, maybe feeling a little dreamy or a little flirtatious, or they may be timid when it comes to love and expressing their emotions. Healthy relationships may be new for them, or they may be immature, not in a sense of like childlike, but just like don't really know how to behave in a relationship or how to properly give or receive love, and they probably are trying to learn, or they are learning right now. They may appear to be very balanced. You could be dealing with a Libra. They may appear to be balanced, or in a place where they're making decisions or trying to make decisions, trying to find balance or some type of equilibrium. It could be also like financial balance that they are wanting to find, with the Justice card being here. They may be seeking some type of justice, maybe feeling like they're due some type of justice. Or they really want to reconcile or resolve whatever the conflict or problem is in this connection. That's really what I get from that. Let's clarify. One more. Clarify the spread, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Judgment is here. Okay. So with Judgment being here with the 4 of Pentacles. So this person, it's funny because this is Pluto energy, and Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn. This Pluto energy is definitely affecting both of you, I believe. This represents a rebirth, an awakening, a fresh start, forgiveness. I think this person does want forgiveness. They are trying to find some type of security, but I think they're still very guarded and trying to protect themselves at the same time. And it's almost like 2 energies that are fighting each other. This could represent a second chance. It could represent like an old relationship, or something being resurrected. Maybe this person is thinking about resurrecting this relationship, but they still feel very guarded. Then we have the Tower with the Page of Cups. Maybe this person realized their feelings for you all of a sudden. Maybe it hit them out of nowhere, or maybe their feelings for you, or the fact that they are very young or new to this is causing them a lot of disruption in the heart space, in the emotional space. This is Scorpio energy. Again, Pluto, I believe. Or no, Mars. So it could also be Aries. But the Tower is here to show you where the foundation was built on faulty ground, right? When the Tower comes crashing down, it's you're able to see what wasn't there before. You may be learning that there's some undeveloped habits or characteristics that one or both of you have when it comes to love. There's a lot that you both need to learn, or there's a lot of changes in the feelings that you have for each other. This person's feelings could be changing towards you. This could, if they felt very strongly about you before, and now they, like, say for instance, it was King of Cups, and now it's Page of Cups, like maybe they're losing their feelings for you. All of a sudden, like, they just aren't in love, or not as in love, or don't have as much love for you or the situation. With Justice being here and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I think this person feels like it's like they're demanding justice is what I get. I demand justice. I demand fairness. They feel like something isn't fair. They feel like something is unjust. With the Queen of Wands here, they could be jealous. They could be very feisty, or like a drama queen, very dramatic, or king, drama king. This person could be a little bit spiteful. I do get spiteful as well. They could be but interrupting or disrupting your plans. Could also be professional jealousy. It could be someone at work. If it's not a personal relationship, it could be a coworker. I want one more, actually. Clarify Justice and the Queen of Wands, please. Five of Cups. And the Empress in reverse. So this represents wasted resources, or wasted energy, wasted time, wasted efforts, or something that is just not fruitful, not abundant. And the Five of Cups represents loss, sadness. Okay, give me a second with this. The Empress being in the reverse really just, I think, is a testament to how draining this is. This person could be very lazy, or this could also represent financial problems, clinginess. One or both of you could be clingy. I do sense codependency. Like I said, somebody could be struggling with creativity or focus, and I think that's apparent with the Magician and the Two of Cups in reverse here. But with the Empress in the reverse, it's just like something is very draining, or you're working towards something that is just like not giving you the results that you want. It's like you're working in vain, and it's causing a lot of sadness. It's causing a lot of lack of faith and possibly emotional loneliness. It could represent like losing a job or losing a relationship. Could be also fear of losing a job or relationship. This person could feel like something is threatening the relationship or the connection or their job. Like I said, if it's a coworker, they could be feeling like you're a threat to their job. Like if you're trying to get their position or something like that. This person, I think, feels threatened by something. They feel like there's some type of loss that they're experiencing. Something has been destructed or torn down. The Towers here. They're not happy about it. They could be feeling very envious. I do get envy from this Queen of Wands. They feel like something is very unfair, even though the Justice is in the upright. They feel like something is unfair, and they feel very sad about something. Feel like they've wasted their time, or you feel like you've wasted your time. Somebody feels like they wasted their time. They feel like they've put energy or effort into something and it didn't work out, and now they feel like very bummed out about it. Could be like you were working towards a promotion that you didn't get, or you got something that somebody else was working for, and now they're very jealous and they feel like something went against them. Something went in favor of you and not them, or just not in their favor. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see. This is a heavy reading. Let's see. I don't know what to ask. Okay, let's do this. Show me 3 cards for Cancer's person and their overall energy. One more. 3 cards for Cancer's person and their overall energy, please. So they do have a choice to make. They could have some options coming in. They may be feeling very they could be feeling very secure within their personality and the way that whatever they're passionate about. They are trying to create some type of order and structure and security within them, within their life, within their own life. It could be emotional security, could be financial security with the 4 of Pentacles, but they are trying to create boundaries or create some type of structure or handle responsibilities. It's divine masculine energy, and then we have the Empress here. The Empress is in the reverse. And then the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands here too. So we have 2 perfect pairs. With the 7 of Cups being here, this could be wishful thinking. Could also mean not to make emotional decisions, which I don't get the sense that there will be with the King of Wands here and the Emperor here. These are 2 characters who would make responsible decisions, right? Would make wise choices. I think there are maybe some options open up. This is Scorpio energy. Or illusions or distractions. This represents waiting, like needing to wait and see, or temporary success. Somebody could be feeling a little bit inspired or dreaming, creative. I think this person is probably getting some type of inspiration. I don't know, maybe one of you will kind of be more receptive to this transformation that needs to happen and start going through some changes that actually shift this energy, because all of a sudden I see like a more mature energy coming up here. So maybe your person has some options opening up for them that's allowing them to feel a lot more confident and secure and responsible. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I feel like I'm off. I feel like I'm a little off about this. 3 more cards, please. Like I feel like I'm dancing right around it. I'm so close yet so far. Clear my energy, please. 3 cards to clarify. The 7 of Cups, King of Wands, and the Emperor, please. So, okay, this connection is, I think it's being reassessed. There are some conflicts for sure. There's some healing that needs to take place. There's been betrayal and heartbreak, but I think that's past energy. But I think this connection is whatever this is about this connection. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. This is Capricorn energy, or I mean, the full moon is a Capricorn too, but this represents like bondage, restriction, addiction, temptation, but also imbalanced or unhealthy relationships. I think this relationship is very unbalanced and therefore could be very unhealthy because of the way that you feel so drained. You could be trying to wait and see if the situation is going to change and just, you know, trying to be confident and take care of your responsibilities, but there's still conflict, there's still healing, there has been betrayal or heartbreak, there's been a breakdown in this relationship. And I think this energy here And we had the Knight of Swords in the previous reading, and this is what I'm talking about. See how he's riding in so like aggressively. Do sense a lot of aggression in this connection. Like you're not able to resolve conflict in a mature way or in a kind way. This could also be a work audit. So this could be, like I said, you could be getting something in, like at work. This could be getting some type of promotion or something. Or like somebody's, I don't know, I feel like somebody's missing out on something and somebody else is getting it and somebody's salty about it. But I think as far as this connection goes, you're waiting to see what's going to change. You're waiting to see if it's going to get better. Or you are seeing only what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking at this connection as a toxic connection or as a restriction or as something that you feel bonded to, that you could walk away from or break away from at any point. Trauma bonding. There could be some trauma bonding going on. But that's causing conflict. It's causing opposition. It's causing disputes. And I think there is a need for boundaries. There is a need for like true self-expression. Like really being true to yourself. This is Aries energy and Cancer, Leo, or this is Cancer, Leo, but also Aries, Leo, or Sag. Yeah. I think some of you are confident that this situation is going to change or improve. And for some of you it may, but for a lot of you it may not. Let's go ahead and get romance angels. I don't want to confuse you. Uh-oh. What are the messages of advice for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Any more messages for Cancer? All right, so we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And I think if you're in a place where you can't enjoy life, or you're not enjoying yourself, or you're not having fun, that's gonna be a distraction, and it's going to keep you from experiencing love in the way you truly want to receive and experience it. So there are some changes that needs to be made. And if you're not able to get love from this connection, then you need to back away and give yourself love. And as you vibrate in the frequency of love, you can then attract it. But I think you have to be able to do that on your own first. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So whatever your usual type is, your soulmate may be in a different form. So be open to that. That could be the problem here. You could have a type that is like fuck boyish, fuck girlish. Like it's not beneficial to you. But you keep chasing it. You seeing what you want to see. Seeing what you want to see. Not seeing the chains of the situation. It's like an attachment, not a connection. It's an attachment is what I feel here. Codependency. I knew it. Addictions are affecting your love life. There is definitely codependency. I feel like it's on both sides. You definitely need to do some evaluation of where you're being codependent and recognize where your person's being codependent as well. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. Like I said, this is very much so probably a karmic relationship or a soulmate connection. It's on the spectrum, but you've probably had a past life relationship with this person. That could be why it's so hard for you to back away from this connection. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And I think this just means that you need to follow your passion, follow your heart, do the things that make you feel passionate and that give you order, structure, and security, that make you feel creative and lighthearted. And if it's not this connection, then it's just not this connection. I mean, Any more advice for Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I just saw say no. Just in case you don't believe me. You may need to say no to this person or to this connection, or to continue and put in effort here, because it's probably just not beneficial right now. Any messages of advice for Cancer? Any advice for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Okay. Any more messages for Cancer? And then we'll get the likely outcome from the Kipper deck. All right, I guess that's all for you, Cancer. Grieve your losses. Anything that you feel like you've lost, especially past losses. I think it's time to grieve and get over it. I don't mean to say like get over it, like hurry up and get through it, like, but it's time to process some emotions that you've been burying or suppressing. And that's why you're feeling so tired if you are continuing to suppress it, because it's coming up. It's like trying to cover up a fire hydrant, pouring out water, trying to cover it up with a towel. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to clog it with a towel, and it's still leaking. Of course it's still leaking. You just need to let it out and let it flow and deal with it. It may be messy, it may be hard, it may be stressful, but you will feel better afterwards. It's like you're exhausting yourself and making it harder for yourself by trying to work against the current. Like I said, it's time to go ahead and process those emotions that keep coming up, and whatever you're being triggered with, it's time to deal with it. Engage higher reason is about looking at the bigger picture and making sure you're doing things with a purpose, being intentional, not doing things just to be doing them. And I think you're in a place where you're just kind of going through the motions, and in this cycle of repetition, and this, like, it's a cycle. It's a pattern that's happening here. And I think you need to stop and realize that it's not going anywhere differently, and engage higher reason. Like, okay, what do I truly want? Like, you need to come to a place where you really come up with a plan on how to get out of this. And you do that by looking at the entirety of the situation and being more intentional in your actions, and just being, you know, more aware of like, okay, what is it that I want? What are my goals? And am I taking steps towards my goals? Is this behavior working towards my goals? Am I getting towards my goals? Am I, you know, or is this wasting time? Because I think a lot of what you're doing is wasting your time. And I think that's how you embrace your power, by grieving your losses, through your vulnerability, through this transformation that you keep avoiding. It's time to embrace your power, because your power is on the other side of that thing that's making you feel weak, or that you don't want to deal with. That's how you embrace your power. Whatever your fears are, they're controlling you and blocking your creativity, throwing off your focus, and keeping you stagnant, keeping you from growing. So there is a need to embrace your power, to understand that you can make it through this, that you can do it, just like the advice cards that we pulled in the previous reading. And do all things in moderation. Like, not trying to do everything and be Superwoman or Superman. Taking a break when you need it, pulling back when you need to, and also from this relationship or from this person or whatever this connection is, whatever the nature of this connection is, being able to say, look, I need a break when you need a break, and not just continuing to give to this person or this situation because that's just what you do, because that's codependency. You know what I'm saying? It's also a lack of boundaries. And there definitely is a need for boundaries with the Emperor card. I just put it back. This card is about setting boundaries, setting healthy boundaries, taking care of responsibilities, power, order, structure, but in a responsible sense. Head of the household energy. Being a boss, handling things like a boss, handling business. And I think you feel just very drained and overwhelmed because you're not doing things in moderation, and you're not engaging higher reason, and you need to get past this phase, to push through this phase. All right, one more. Show me the likely outcome for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. What's the likely outcome for Cancers? This very well could have something to do with your job or your person's job. Somebody's workplace is probably involved. Okay. Occupation, family room, message of concern. So there could be some type of concerning message or like email or notice that you get about your home. There could be like some type of repair work or something about like something concerning about where you live, either your room or room in your home needing some type of repair. Like I'm getting like you may need to call a plumber, or you may have to temporarily evacuate your home because of some mishap or something. I don't know. Some of you, that could be just a small few of you. But occupation is here. Let's look at occupation 34. I'll just skim through this real quickly. All right. So this could represent self-employment, freelancing, DIY work, piecework, what you cobble together. Could also represent a hobby, sport, craft, or a vocation you devote much effort to. It means starting something, beginning a project, spending a lot of effort. Usually, let's see, could represent autumn. So something could be happening or paying off for you in autumn, come the fall. Something that you start now. If this is a new job, it could become very lucrative or very successful for you by August, like by the fall, which is coming soon. Like, why did I say August? I meant autumn. That's not fall, but by October, or whatever, late August, October. Let's see. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. An occupation indicates all mental and physical activities, sports, hobbies, or your daily work. The context of a relationship, it can indicate the questioner is working on the relationship to overcome difficulties. I think this person, whoever this represents, I think this is somebody trying to distract themselves from their own problems by working on this relationship, and it's going to keep blowing up in your face. That's why the Tower card came up. It's like this relationship is going to keep crashing down. If Spirit is wanting you to work on yourself and you keep working on this other person, Spirit is going to remove that other person out of the way so that you will be forced to focus on yourself. So I do feel like that's what this is about. Somebody's working on the relationship to avoid working on themselves. It still could have something to do with your job, or your person's job as well. It could have different meanings for different groups of you. So just take the parts that resonate. It could also refer to arts or doing something that you enjoy, working for a company, or working for a company if it's in your chosen career. And again, like self-employment. Could also be like manual work, but pleasant work like gardening, something that you enjoy doing. That could be a little bit tedious. Now, family room and message of concern, like I said, that can mean that you get some type of concerning message about the home, like you need to move, or there needs to be some type of repair. Family room could represent like living rooms, hotel rooms, offices with doors, any private or intimate space. As far as a timeline, no more than a month. It also signifies your personal space, such as your home, apartment, motel room, or office. So like if you do have to leave your home or your apartment or something, you may have to go stay in a hotel for a little while or something like that. Especially if you live in the South or something, you could be evacuating or something like that. Hopefully it's not anything too bad. The timing is very soon. Traditionally, it means anywhere from 24 hours to a week. And then, it says here, The sense of closeness can also refer to the time and place, as in soon, near, right next to you, or shortly, no more than a month. Um, so yeah, within a month, maybe 24 hours to 4 weeks. So yeah, something within the next month could be, you could be getting some type of concerning message about your home. Maybe your lease is going to be up, or I don't know, maybe something concerning about your home, like property management is changing, or your rent is going up, or something like that. Something like that. It describes everything that is very close, whether temporal or spatial. It can also indicate home privacy in all rooms and apartments. So with message of concern being here, yeah, I don't think it's good news. It may not be super bad news, but it's definitely not all that great. It's disappointing news, a setback, definitely not what you want to hear. It can even mean a small crisis or a quarrel. So some of you could be having a fight in your home. There could be some type of domestic violence situation or something. You should consider your wishes and goals. This card warns you against disillusion, sad news, or the inconvenient truth. So you could be learning an inconvenient truth about an intimate situation, or about your home. This may concern partnership or partnership in professional or money matters. Try to do better in the future. News arrives that's a little depressing. Alternately, it can also be minor illness or weakness. Let's see. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Something concerning, I think, about your home, just to be vague or blunt. It's some kind of concerning message or dispute about the home, or it could be fights in the home, and toil and labor and courtship is here. So I feel like this relationship just is a lot of work. It's but see, toil and labor is about work that's barely worth the effort. You know what I'm saying? Like it requires all this effort, but it's very little payback, and it's like just doing enough to get by. And this probably represents a fairly new connection, or some type of new relationship, an intimate relationship, meaningful relationship, but fairly new, like in the early stages. With toil and labor, it lets me know that it's a lot of work. Like I said, barely worth the effort. Could be very brutal. It's like low wage labor. No hope for advancement. Abstractly, it's burdensome, a thankless chore, obligations, and the good intentions are always punished. This card shows automation, daily routine, and hard work. In your daily work, as well as in partnership matters, you might feel like you are in a hamster wheel without challenges or inspiration. So I do think that this is a testament to this cycle that you're in this relationship. It's a lot of work, and it's not really getting you anywhere. So I think this just lets you know that if you continue to stay on this path, it's not going to bring good energy. I don't think this is how you want this to end. I don't think you want to be stuck in a hamster wheel. But if that's what you want, then that's what you want. That's you. But this message of concern about the family room, let's see. You may be losing your home. This just popped out. Yeah, this represents foundation. Could also be home, settling down into a home. You could be moving or having to move suddenly, because it represents settling down, like the honeymoon phase of a relationship as well. This represents moving as well, but it represents like slow movement, making wise investments. So yeah, I think maybe the home may be compromised. Whatever this is, it may take some time before you can settle down into a new home, or in a new relationship, or a new job. I don't know, Cancer. Let me know how this resonates for you. I feel like I'm kind of dancing around some of the topics for some of you, but I hope it gives you clarity, and I hope it gives you a sense of how to deal with this situation as it comes in, comes towards you. Best of luck to you. Thank you for watching and being a part of my Patreon team. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.